bread. It gives me very little life left. In fact, look how tiny my life bar is. It's this little green nub. No, yeah, Is that it? Let's see if there's game over.
Game over. Please deposit 40 quarters.
What a rip!
Hey, what is up? You are back in the Flophouse. You can't escape! I've been telling you all weekend. There's no way to escape, and there's no way for me to escape beat 'em ups. This is the simply titled Beat 'em Up Collection by Qbyte and Pico Interactive, I believe. This brings together a bunch of obscure beat 'em ups in a fun little collection, so let's check it out. So starting off, this is First Samurai, I believe. Don't really know this one. Okay. The story so far. Yeah. Yes. I have to press A? Maybe. I'm not sure if that sped it up. Oof, that takes a while. Alright, the Demon King descends from his mountain realm. You could have fit more on the screen, but that's okay. And silently stalks the first samurai and his sensei. How is he the first samurai if he has a sensei? Wouldn't the sensei be the first samurai? I'm just saying, you know. Oh my god. Immediately, the young samurai falls victim to the demon's magic. Wow. Like immediately. You didn't put up much of a fight, did you, First Samurai? Maybe you weren't the best student. Oh. Alone, the sensei must battle with the fierce... Oh, we don't even play as the First Samurai. Okay. Alright. So, you know, traditionally the problem I have playing, like, older arcade games and such... is that text and dialogue goes by way too fast. With the sensei's final breath, he summons the mystical wizard mage. Wizard mages now. So this goes in the opposite direction, where it's like, yo, I'm getting bored reading this. Overwhelmed, the Demon King escapes to the future. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, can we speed it up? Oh. Driven by revenge, the samurai seeks the help of the wizard mage. Or you could have at least fit more of this dialogue, made the text slightly smaller. To learn the rudiments of magic. Uh-huh. Jeez, I just might press start on this to see if I can... We have to destroy the Demon King, okay? You could have just said that. We didn't need War and Peace written here. The sensei's magic, sword, the samurai hunts the demon through time. Okay. Anyway, let's hunt the demon throughout time. The first samurai. So we are the first samurai. Jeez, stage 1, okay. This is either going to be really bad. 1730 battlefield. It's a weird way to put it. Okay. I'm scared. What is this? Why is it so haunting? Maybe this is running at a lower frame. No, it's fine. Oh! Okay. So, immediately, this isn't a beat 'em up? Warp to activate blue pot. Okay. And what I mean to say is that this is just straight up, just a level-based action game. Mystic Runes expose evil. Whoa, look at that big beefy arm there in the bottom left. I like that, though. Oh. Yeah. Like, maybe I'm off base. just looking at this for the first time. Whoa! Would you guys consider this a beat 'em up? Treasure! I mean, it's fine so far. I like his attacks, and enemies are like getting killed in like one or two hits, but hit wall here. Thank you. I do need yellow paint. Alright. Yeah, and I'm picking up like sub-weapons and shit. And I have to navigate it like, yeah, no, this is like an action game. Action platformer. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's my sub-weapon button. Can I... Oh! Wall jumps? Like, yeah, it's more like Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi than anything else. So I don't know. That's pretty weird. Was that an alien? Why are aliens in the 1730s? I mean, it looked like a xenomorph alien. Food! Yummy! So I'm not sure we're in hell or what, but because there's lots of fire and but there's food. I mean, yeah, there could be food in hell, but I assume it's just a bunch of donuts. Use the bell here. Magic summons energy, ghosts. What would that say? Here? The bell. Is this a bell? Oh, okay. Alright. It just brought... Oh, was that not the bell? Oh my god, now I see the bell icon. That looked really similar to what I selected, but that just brings me back to a checkpoint that I've already been to. Okay. Well, now I know. You can only know by doing. I'll just keep destroying these prehistoric mosquitoes. This is a very strange game. I want to say this was made in Britain. You know, it has that Amiga has that Amiga flavor to it, you know. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. But despite its subject material, like I don't think this is made in Japan at all for sure. Just the designs of everything and sound effects or whatever, it just, yeah, it feels very... I'm not even sure, like, was this even released in arcades? Probably not. This smacks of the BBC. The British Broadcasting Company, of course. You know? Yeah, that's just a straight up alien. Right, Bell. Summoned a weird face, and you know how I feel about weird faces. What? Oh. Oh, it gets rid of the fire, right? Does it? Oh. That's kind of neat. I mean, and it didn't take too long to get back here, so that's cool. Yeah, this seems fine, functional even. Okay, whatever those do, summon evil. I want to summon evil. Get it away. And the graphics are quite nice, but still, this is gasting my flabber as to why this is like, it's not in like arcade classics or whatever. It just straight up says the beat 'em up collection, and this does not fit the genre tropes, as it were. It's all this stuff. More food. Yeah, get my big beefy arm back together there. I do like that quite a bit. It's just, of all the life bars I've seen, you know, traditionally just like a yellow line or a green line or whatever, or numbers or whatever have you. Oh, well, that looks dangerous. We'll come back for that. Oh, I need another bell just in case. Or like Spider-Man turning into a skeleton, or etc. Ooh, can I use the bell here? Hold on. Because those look like platforms on the side. He sure takes his time. Hey, cool. So I can get back up. And get back here. This may be progress. What is this? Oh. I thought it was like a cow chop for a second. I was going to hurt myself. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to look like a fool on the internet. Can't have that. But it just seems like it's an option. It just orbits around me. So that's cool. Got that. Thank you. Another bell just in case. I like that upward swing. Can I use the bell here? Because I wouldn't really be able to navigate this fire otherwise. Oh, cool. Food! But it's not the same weird glowing platforms next to this fire over here, like where I used the bell previously, so I don't know if it would work. Let's just... Oh, that was highly damaging. That was very highly damaging. Okay. Wow, these take way too long. Oh, you can speed them up. It's like a loading screen almost. So put me there. That's not bad at all. Basically right there. So yeah, I guess I can't just jump through the fire and just tank it. I know I do that often where it's like, man, you should just be careful. It's like, no, believe me. I can tank it. And then it turns out I can't. You know, it's never too late in life to learn stuff. Even though clearly I don't retain the information. But whatever. So where do you want me to go if I can't use if I can't go through the fire? I don't know. I mean, I'll try using the bell again, but because that's the only thing that we've learned. Bell gets rid of fire, but I'm just going by what the game already taught me, and it seems to be I always need to be standing on like a glowing platform or something. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I probably am. You overthink things too much when you have like a huge big brain like I do. This is either gonna do what? Okay, they teleporting the fire away. At least it worked. Weird, but at least it worked. That is really weird. Anyway, oh shit. Wow, that guy takes quite a few hits. More than he should. Alright. Oh. Hey. Food. Food buried in a wall. And I can't think of any food that's more delectable, nutritious, and delicious than food buried in a wall. Okay. Oh. How am I supposed to do this? Okay. Whoa! Ancient frog. These are the really mean frogs that you'll see occasionally pop up. And like anything that's remotely Japanese themed. Like usually they're helpful, like in Naruto. Overlord's Lair, eh? Is this a pot? Can I do anything about this? No. Done. Okay, why? How was that done? Alright, hey! Oh, Agni and Rudra! Where'd my sword go? Whoa! Alright, first boss. Hopefully this will go well. I am taking a lot of damage. I do have 2 lives, though. And I think that save pot checkpoint thing was, like, right there, so... I need my sword. There you go. See, they knew. Alright, let's speed this up. Everything about this game is just slightly off kilter. It's just a little bizarre. Thank you, Magic Sword Chan. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, that seems to be the strat. Oh my god, but my sprite is so chunky. How can I fit in between these bullets? Ooh. Great sound effects. Yeah, I don't know if this is some sort of like underrated classic or something. I've never heard of First Samurai. It's like First Samurai or The Last Ninja. It's like pick a lane. Ooh, we're just fighting graboids here now. Nice. Yeah. Alright, first level done. The samurai is magically transported onto a train traveling to the future. Is this like Time Lord? Remember Time Lord? Of course you don't. The Time Express. Don't be late for this train. It's always on time. This is weird. But, you know, I also mean not to... we're not completing any of these games today since there's like 8 of them. I think I'm going to be zooming around each one, just trying out a level or two. Bats! Of course there's bats, why not? But First Samurai is very strange, but I kind of like it, actually. There's something about this First Samurai that's got these Blankas now. But let's move on to our next game, I think. Alright, so this is literally Second Samurai. So I'm assuming it's a sequel. The Second Samurai, and there's two samurais. Again, what are we doing here? Maybe it's like a two-player mode or something like that. Maybe that's why Lady Samurai is there. One samurai or two samurai? Okay. Let's do two. All right. Destroy to free souls. Gotcha. Free souls to pass that. Hit to set start point. Extra energy. Full energy. Throwing knives. Gain sword and super slash. Back to... That's a lot. That is a lot. Thunder spell and immunity. Okay. Whoa. This looks quite nice. And of course I'm in like caveman times. A samurai would fucking beast on cavemen, I'd like to think. I know cavemen are probably all savage and shit. But I mean, a samurai has seen some shit. And apes! I had enough of Donkey Kong for quite a while actually. I'm good. I already went bonanza. Whoa! Exploding apes! Let's go! Hit detection is all fucked up though. What the? Wicked! Alright, cool. But I can't do anything. Oh! There's a big scary ghost face coming out. What are my moves? There's so many cavemen down there. Ugh. Okay, samurai sword back. Oh, I had like a blast wave coming out of it. I guess that must be what like the super strike said. Or sword strike, whatever, magic. Oh, throwing these apes, chimpanzees, whatever, that are like throwing it back there. You see that guy working it? Oh, fuck. Whoa. I will never give up. Until I decide to give up. I'm gonna be here as long as I want to be, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. They've got no power over the Second Samurai. Wicked! Just throwing these Congo apes. And whether you're sawing them in half with lasers or tossing them into explosions, that's what a Second Samurai do. This thing is even crazier than the first game. At least we didn't have. Actually, we had no story explanation, which is nice. I like that. Because I just can't again. I refuse to watch that again. Okay, the apes are throwing rocks at me. A limitless supply of rocks, so that's concerning. He's an apple core. And like throwing knives, that's... Oh, what? Did you see that shit? I took damage from jumping down there, even though that's what I was supposed to do. That's fucked. Okay, so I have to return there, I guess. If I can go back. Oh, this is the barrier. I need to collect more Shang Tsung souls. Seems pretty evil. I don't know to me. I don't know if y'all agree, but the fact that I need to collect souls just to like pass a barrier. Why can't I just go below it or above? Ow! Ugh. Alright. I guess there were souls I missed. These are just items, so they don't count as the souls. What did I miss? Has to have been something. I'm not sure the souls of apes really count. Oh, can I destroy that rock? Is it really not this, though? Anyway. Oh, secret area. Any spare souls down here? I can't imagine the souls of cavemen are very valuable. You just picked it clean off the bones. Can I even make these jumps? No, I cannot. What? Sure. Huh? What was that? This game is weird, man. And again, this feels a little bit more beat-em-uppy, brawler-ish than the first game, but it's still not what I would classify. Okay, Guess I don't really have a choice here. Oh! Oh! I didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah! What? Okay. Okay, I got souls. I think. Maybe. I don't know whether I should go back or not. And see, you know? Yeah! I picked up some, but I don't know if I actually really collected them, you know? So I don't know. But we'll do our best here. Here! Do I have it? No. I don't. Okay. Fuck! Oh. Oh no. Okay, I think that's enough of Second Samurai. Can we actually get to a beat 'em up, please? 20XEX, the demonic city of Zeus. 20XDX was a great year. So this is Gourmet Warriors. Warriors with tough muscles and powerful armor descend on the city. Okay. Gourmet Warriors, I do believe, is very much beat 'em up. Look at this crazy cast of characters. And open the gates of hell. Straight out of JoJo. All of these. You can feel the stands behind them. Or they might be the stands. Or sorry, it was called Gourmet Warriors on the main menu, but here it's Gourmet Squad. At least it's a better name than Justice Gang. So I have seen this game on Steam in the past. I never booted it up. I don't even think this is an arcade game at all either. I think this is like a Super Famicom game, if anything. So hopefully we won't be in for a gigantic long Mademoiselle and bonjour and très bien. There should be a musicalist sacrament, like. Whoa, okay, what? Yeah, this is Super Famicom as shit. Alright, this is more what we're looking for. Okay, that's something. Don't mind that. A little weird with the... Okay, I just picked up, I don't know what that was, a clove of garlic? I'm not really sure. At least I have dashes. That's nice. See, this is... Am I crazy? Whoa! That was kind of neat. Am I crazy in saying, like, this is a beat 'em up? Everyone can kind of clearly see the definition here and how it contrasts a little bit compared to the first and second Samurais? I'm just saying. Really weird to add stuff that's clearly not a beat 'em up. Again, if it was called Arcade Classics or, I don't know, Underrated Gems Collection. Yeah, no, that's fine, but, you know. I guess it's why some people were kind of put off that why the Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Collection had a beat 'em up in it, being the Punisher, but at least that made thematic sense. What is this button? I just get to dance? That's cool. Yeah, I have a dancing pose button, which I'm not against. What the shit? Am I secretly playing like a Denjin Makai? Or whatever, Guardians? It feels like it's from that era. And this is definitely a Japanese-made game compared to... What the... What's this little bonhomme? What was that? It's very strange. People are acting very strange. Fuck me. Am I actually playing a Cho Aniki? What? Shadow Clone Jutsu? She's just posing. She's not helping. Okay, she's... Oh my god, you can hit them. I mean, it's very cool to have an AI controlled like a power up come in and start doing stuff. That's neat. Never seen that in beat 'em up before. Like outside, like, you know, having a second computer-controlled AI bot, like, I don't know, in Final Fight 3 or one or two other games I played before. But still. And what was that? An eggplant? Is that why this is called Gourmet Warriors? Because I always... What? Oh, LNR do shit too. I didn't even think about pressing them. There's a little explosion move, I think. Not really... Oh. Oh. Yeah, some of the mechanics seem to be a bit more nuanced than I'm thinking. Like this guy just face first into the ground. That's pretty neat too. I was trying to notice what was happening earlier. I saw that, but I mean, this seems all fine. I love how the second player is called Helper. I wonder if you can get any of those if you're playing like multiplayer. I'd probably imagine not. The game would slow down considerably or whatever. Hey, that'll teach you. This guy piloting a face. Get out of town with this. What does the posing do? Does anyone know? Ow! Because, yeah, I'm not familiar with the Gourmet Warriors tech. As you can plainly see, it's eluding me. The nuances here. Moai. Of course it's a Moai head. Why would it be anything else? That's a weird attack. What? I just picked... that man turned into tofu. I mean, I guess... I can't dispute it. We all saw it happen. It can't be undisputed. But this is a very strange one. Yeah, I really am getting a sense of Denjin Makai, so I wonder if it is the same developers. What is it? Pinky Soft? Ben Presto? What? Veggies, sure. So we've just been picking up food the entire way. No point items, no weapons. It's just all been food. But what is the point, I ask? I ask you, fine viewers. I'm just picking up veggies and food stuff. Sorry, I was trying to grab onto him. It doesn't seem to happen. So I think you can only grab onto someone when they're stunned, like Double Dragon style, which is never my favorite, right? Because if you're in the middle, wow, she's just posing. I can't hit that guy. Stomp them to death, though, I think. But I don't really prefer that because it just stops the flow of combat a little bit. You know what I mean? Sure, why not? Why not have a buxom robot with a giant head in a jar? I am not surprised. You know, computer-controlled helper, you're just more of like a poser. Oh my lord. What? It just hard boot back to the title screen? Are you serious? Wow. Okay, well, let's continue then. Let's say très bien. Oh. Okay. So I'm at where the boss is. That's so weird, though. Like, there's no live system, but there's just continue? So can you continue infinitely? Alright, he seems pretty good. He's got this multi-hitting attack. Sorry, très bien seems très bien. Alright, let's just spam that, I guess. His pose thing is weird. And again, a pose button. I'm not sure if there's a defensive mechanic nestled in there. Like I do that and it parries or like it avoids attacks somehow. Kiriko. It's almost dead actually, so the boss is not too intense. Yeah, big ass headbutt. This is protein powder! What? Choose ingredients. There's a cooking... Well, you know, okay. That makes perfect sense now. Let's make some dubious food. Veggies. The pork. Ready? Veggies and pork. Oh! Cabbage roll. Life plus 55. What? So it's all collecting food to get to the ultimate reward, which is the culinary arts. Anyway, that is certainly a mechanic, certainly a choice. Hey, I got my shadow clone. Cool, that's at least something. I got him right off the bat too. We'll give this another level just to see where it goes. I guess it's gonna go straight to our tummies, straight to our belly wellies. I didn't remember picking up a lot of that stuff. I don't remember picking up pork. I remember picking up tofu, protein, and veggies. Well, maybe protein could have been it. Oh! This little asshole, did you see it? What the? This is so weird. Every time it's weirder than the last time. Get away, little bonums! Yoshio and... yeah, what did I just pick up? Oh, okay, if the shadow clone picks up something, do I get it? Tofu and mushroom. Mushroom. More heads and mines now. And they're spitting out tofu. And you know what's weird is that, like, there was really no story. Just strong people with muscles showed up one day. What? Why'd he combo me? I guess I was in the way, but still, like, I'm catching strays here for no reason. Like, that's all it said. The strong people with muscles have invaded, and that was it. I could have used a little bit more than that. Like, I'm not talking first samurai levels of backstory, of slowly moving backstory, but a bit more than that. And you know what's weird? These character designs for our playable characters, they just seem like sci-fi martial artists. Like, they're not cooks or sous chefs or waiters or anything like that. So it's just weird that they're ow. It's so weird because the pose button is right. It's B on a control pad, right? So you're constantly pressing it, thinking something will happen, but then it's just like, oh wait, no, it just does this awkward pose. Again, if anyone knows what poses do, let me know in the comments. It'll be too late. Not sure if I can be returning to this one. That seems almost like a launcher that the helper just did. It looked like it. Like, threw him up into the air, and he was had some serious hang time. And this fire stuff is also, I guess everyone has this. There's definite stuff here, which I'm always a big fan of. And like I've said in a million other beat 'em up videos before, you can dash. And your dash attacks seem quite good. So all that's good stuff. Oh. We're on Wiki Feet now? What is this background? This floor texture? That's really strange. Oh, new enemies though, at least. That's something. They're really annoying, actually. I can barely hit them. Please go away, weird monstrosities. We have to get to the Feet Lord. Is it? Oh, almost, kind of. Well, that looks kind of cool, I guess. I'm assuming this is the boss. Oh, my helper's dead too, of course, just noticed. Say what? This enemy's name is Say What? Say what? Okay. I said it earlier, Guardians, Denjin Makai, but no, I think it's now going more in the vein of Cho Aniki. Is this related to Cho Aniki at all? Okay. You know, with that death, I think we're going to leave Gourmet Squad / Warriors to all of our imaginations. Okay, Arcade Zone presents. This next game I definitely have a little bit of history with. Well, no, wait, hold on. It might not be the one I think it is. It's Iron Commando. Yes, I have played this one before on Steam. It's very hard. The peril came from outer space. Gotcha. And then it should just say the title screen. That's it. Meteorite entered the Earth's atmosphere, bringing chaos. Yeah, they'll do that. Absolutely. You're going to need to teach some oil diggers on how to be astronauts. Unfortunately, terrorists from Ghost want the meteorite too. The Iron Commando's mission is to retrieve the deadly body and avoid genetic mutation. Yeah, you do want to avoid that. Iron Commando. We can one player option or start Commando. Let us start Commando. So from what I remember, choose your warrior, guy in coat, or guy with gun. I mean, it's kind of a cool conceptual select screen. But I remember this being not bad at all, kind of basic. But I remember just being tough as hell. More Crate Street. What? They're gonna pay for this? Who? The Meteorite Gang? And the game looks pretty nice. And these enemies remind me immediately enemies from the Punisher arcade game. Hey, we got Tino over here. Just a bunch of Tinos. Amazing. Okay. I remember this having a lot of weapons too. Like this gun that I take way too long to load. And like a billy club there. Ugh. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not even sure if that's really worth it. With the gun, with how slow it is. I remember even multiple guns. Oh, there's a grenade. Hold on. Can I pick that up? Not with a weapon, I don't think. Ow. Just get over here. Alright. Grenade. Apple. Okay. Riffle. I picked up a riffle. Darn, I'm good. They better watch out if I get my hands on him. I mean, we're already in the middle of battle, and he's just giving himself compliments. You know, with text, too. So most of these guys can't even hear it. Oh, here's my super. Boom, 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 boom. I like it in my room. So that took forever. And again, very reminiscent of the Punisher arcade game, right? A lot of this is, when I think about it now with the weapons, the guns, and that's almost exactly like what you do when you do like your Mega Crush special in the air in the Punisher. You like rains grenades down. So that's pretty flagrant, right? And even this dude that I am, isn't he almost the exact same color scheme as Nick Fury is in that game? Isn't he wearing like a green shirt and orange pants? If memory serves. Truck. Is that a truck? It looks like a car. Wait, I have to destroy truck. I mean, I like the headlights beaming onto the background. That's kind of neat. But other than that, I don't know. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Wow, that barely destroyed truck. And it's like I must destroy this car before we move on. There's no other way forward. Only this. This is the only way it can be. And like, listen, I'm looking up there. I got 2 lives. My memory of this game is that you had 2 lives and that was it. It was just instant game over after that. No continues, no nothing. Because again, I think all of these so far have been console games. I'm not 100% sure about the first and last Samurai. But that's what they did. They didn't have infinite continues like, you know, coins you would put in. Like, some would be generous with continues and stuff, but like they were usually a lot tougher because they didn't really tune the balance to the game to be less like the arcade. Like, it kept that quarter munching difficulty and cheapness, but then didn't really account for letting continue options and such. Like, I think it's only really like Final Fight 1 on the Super Nintendo is like nigh unplayable almost. Like, it's super duper tough, especially in like first player, 1 player only, right? Final Fight 2 and 3 are completely serviceable because, especially 3, because 3's easy generally. But for a lot of other games, especially in the early days, like this said 94, that's pretty advanced. But a lot of beat 'em ups like on consoles, unless they were made for consoles, you know, any arcade ports were kind of like fucked up. And like, even though I don't think this had an arcade port, or had an arcade version rather, the difficulty was jacked up, or like no, it was jacked up regular style, and they just didn't adjust difficulty options to what's happening. Something was exploding over there, but let's make something explode over here. I love how my dude's in the air for like doing like an NBA jam dunk up there for like 30 seconds almost. Yeah, that building on the right side is not having a good time. Not really sure why that is. It feels like we're in a level of Duke Nukem 3D and like a building is just exploding for no reason. You know the type, right? Oh, Jesus. These are some tough battles as I enter the arcade zone as indicated by the top right graffiti. I don't know what arcade zone is. I think this actually might be made by, God, the company that made Legend on the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation 1 version. I think their name used to be Arcade Zone. I'd have to check up on that to see if that's the truth or not. But all right, I got Shotgun Chan. Everything should be okay. What? Where was the boss? There was no boss of that stage. That's bizarre. And said something there, final blow. What was that? What? We're just really concerned about this meteorite. We have 9 minutes, apparently, to defeat this meteorite. Doggies! Why? Why can't I hit them? Oh my god. Alright, you know, we're establishing that this world is quite messed up. I guess we have to do this. Forgive me! Oh no, with the squeal and everything. I picked up a riffle. That's good. You never know when you need a good riffle. Okay, the music suddenly changed. I thought maybe then we'd have a boss, which would be weird. But no. Again, it feels like, look at these atmospheric effects. Like, that's cool. But I feel all this presentation would be better utilized with a boss. And not just a bunch of rando bad guys again. It doesn't actually say boom, it says boom. Which is an interesting way to spell it and pronounce it. And yeah. Boom. Right, I picked up money, which is nice. Money, yeah. But I don't even know what that's going to do aside from a high score. I don't think we're getting any high scores implemented here. Dog. Bad dog. Ugh. And I think I'm on my last life here, so we'll see what actually happens if you die. Baoom, baoom, baoom. It's a very Tintin coded sound effect. Baoom. You know, Tintin or like Asterix and Obelix. By the way, I should probably play that Asterix and Obelix beat 'em up that Konami made way back in the day. Cannot take care of the dog in this fashion. Get off me. And I've noticed there's been no health pickups at all, which is also fucked. Like, how? Again, we'll see how continuing works, or if it even exists. But if you're not going to have continues, you're not going to have health pickups, what are we doing? What are we doing here, folks? And I have like, oh. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see what the truth of the matter is. Game over. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Let's move on to our next game, I think. Alright, Arcade Zone again. Once again. So it is what I believed to be true before. That they were the ones that made Legend on the Super Nintendo. So this did get a weird Steam re-release circa 2015, like you saw there. I don't think I ever actually bought it, or I think it didn't really work right. Baldur the Maleficent reigned as a despot over the kingdom of Selek for 1,000 years. All was chaos and destruction. Many knights went on a final crusade to destroy Baldur, but none returned. The people united, built energized heroes, and imprisoned Baldur's soul. Now, Clovis, corrupt son of the king of Selek, wants to harness Baldur's power and conquer the kingdom. It's hard writing medieval fantasy fiction, is it not? It's hard, clearly. It's hard to make lore that sounds great. This is very Kingdoms of the Wizards of the Lost Kingdom. But despite that, I did have a lot of fun renting this game back in the day. Guess what? It's also hard as fuck, so we're keeping it on easy. Speed turbo. Yeah, we're doing all that. Because we're going to start the legend, and then you'll see. If memory serves, it's like you only have 1 or 2 lives or something. Cross the forest and find the old wizard. Yeah, I'd rent this quite a bit because it's I don't want to say it's box art that adorned it. Actually, always kind of fooled me into renting it. Like the soundtrack, hitting enemies feels pretty meaty. Like I would rent this and Knights of the Round pretty regularly, I think. The thing with this is that, again, I remember it being not easy at all, but you had a few other things. You had like a magic attack, which I'll save, I think. And you had like a special kind of move that you did. I don't think it took your... That's it. I don't know if that takes my life or not. I'll check up on my life bar. And I'm glad to see this collection has the actual beat-em-ups. First and second Samurai really had me worried there. I was like, did they get me? Did I fall for the marketing? But no, there's enough in here to say it's a beat-em-up collection. Again, I would just say arcade classics, but you know, now that I'm thinking about it, that's not even true. Because almost none of these were in the arcade. Legend was not. If you guys saw one of my videos on beat 'em ups, some beat 'em ups no one's ever played, or I had never played, when I got to Legend, which was a PlayStation 1 remake. Wow, I have a block, I completely forgot that. PlayStation 1 remake of this, or maybe it might have been a sequel, but it was just called Legend. That the company responsible for it were making a final 2D game for the Jaguar and just called it Conan. And it was a medieval Conan the Barbarian game. Now, Conan was spelt differently because the idea behind that was, oh, we're going to get the Conan license. Let's just call it this for now. And then surely we'll get the license. Unfortunately, like many late-era Jaguar games, when they were making it, the Jaguar was essentially dying because the Jaguar was never not dying. From birth to death, it was always dead, right? And so by the time... Jesus, hold on. Fuck! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It seems like they have the amount of enemies and formations for 2-player mode. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, you guys! That was fucked. Anyway, so yeah, they just as they were developing it, they're like, oh, the Jaguar is essentially dead, and like even Atari is not supporting shit anymore. Yeah, this is like not even the first boss. It's like a mini boss if memory serves. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? On a log, music's pretty energized. What's weird is that he started with a half health bar. I'm assuming that's because I set the game on easy, which I will make no apologies for, because I'm not sure if we're even getting past this. I'm on my last life already, and I don't even know if I get continues. Again, my memories of a child baby. Oh yeah, these cool muckmen, they look so awesome. Fucking bats. Okay, at least we got some. Hey Ron, you know how much it costs to sell real life chicken? It's mostly just bats. Okay. I just realized I don't think I even used my magic yet. There you go. Annihilate him. That bread, it gives me very little life left. In fact, look how tiny my life bar is. It's this little green nub. It's not the best. Give me this. No. Yeah. Fuck. Is that it? Let's see if there's game over.
Game over. Please deposit 40 quarters.
What a rip!
I guess not. Fuck, Legend. You're actually pretty cool, but damn, you're tough. Tougher than a coffin nail. I think there's 2 more games left, so let's slash through them. When I say slash, because we're playing Water Margin next. Light shines from the depths of the earth. Heavenly spirits and earthly fiends arise. The blood of the people runs cold, and heroes tremble in fear. Vengeful forces seek to destroy the heroic outlaws of Mount Liang. A tale of immortal deeds now begins. Let all listen and take heed. And this pretty much applies to today, really. Okay, Water Margin. I've seen this on Steam as well. I don't know if this is another... Oops. I don't know if this is another... Wow, this font looks like it's out of today. That's like the Maximilian font. So Shijin Hu San Yang. Let's stick with this guy. I can barely read that. What did that say? General Tongguan personally leads an attack on Mount Liang with 8 mounted divisions and 2 ground contingents, threatening the heroes of the Water Margin. Okay. Good enough, I guess. That's all we sort of need. Alright, so I got that. Alright, that's very Knights of the Round. When they do that big swirling attack. In fact, like, okay, first of all, this is not an arcade or even Super Famicom game. This strikes me as a PC or Mega Drive. Maybe. Because that sound effect is very Splatterhouse. Whoa. You can barely hear it. But this really does remind me of Capcom games, right? It reminds me of the previously stated Knights of the Round. And what's the other one? Warriors of Fate. The one that's based on, like, yeah, pretty much the same stuff as this. Just the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That type of stuff. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks really similar to any of that stuff. Oh, I actually have a dash. Was not expecting that, actually. Oh, I'm grooving. Like, even these enemies look somewhat familiar. Oh! Alright, let's see what this looks like. Oh shit, we bring them to the next dimension. Oh. They even kill some of them. These dudes are still elite soldier. They don't seem so elite to me. Anyway, so that was one magic attack. I don't know how I gained that. I'm not sure if that was a pickup or whatever. Is there blood though? I think I might be seeing blood. Oh yeah, it's kind of like blood. Just hit spark effects, but they're just kind of red. It's not because the Warriors of Fate or one of those games is actually really in that line of Capcom beat 'em up. Some of them were violent. I remember there's like fatalities in one, like you lop off people's heads and stuff. Which when I first started going down the very dark path of emulation of arcade games in the early 2000s. When I was emulating games, I was playing those and just, oh, I can't believe it, there's fatalities! Just losing my mind at it. Because Mortal Kombat, it felt like it was all, that level of violence was all isolated into that, or fighting games, like whatever, Primal Rage, or what the, Sonya Belmont, Primal Rage, and etc. So to see it in a beat 'em up kind of blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, man. This is hardcore. Yeah, it's very Mega Drive sounding. And the kind of like dithered looking graphics and like, you know, lower amount of colors also makes me think about it. So I wonder if this did get a Mega Drive release. Or like maybe the TurboGrafx 16 is kind of in that area. I should really investigate the TurboGrafx library a little bit more. I know there's a couple of things in there that like are worth playing that are a good fit for the Flophouse. Ooh. Yeah, even the way the water, the points come up when you get stuff reminds me of Knights of the Round. Whoa! Welcome to hell! Oh my lord, you see that? Fuck. The body's on fire is just straight up a sprite rip of Street Fighter 2's. It's like the second game I played in the last like week or two that has that. I think it was probably a pretty well passed around sprite resource. Because it was just a vague human shape, right? Like some of those shapes don't even, like, look at it again. Oh my god. Because some of it didn't even fit characters' silhouettes. Like, you know, Sagat is way bigger than that sprite is, and they just like had the same sprite whenever he got lit on fire by Yoga Flame or what have you. Man, it's been a while since I played like core Street Fighter 2. Wasn't there like a TurboGrafx port of Street Fighter 2 that was actually pretty good? Not Fighting Street, but kill bonus, tech bonus. How was there a technical bonus? Ground Marshal, what? Look at those angry boats. Grand Marshal Gao personally takes charge of the troops. 130,000 at the of the best fighters in the land. All the marshes of countless boats. Will this direct attack on Mount Liang force the heroes to retreat? Very dry military jargon for most of this. Well, this is at least different compared to other Knights of the Round stuff, like fight on a fleet of boats. Something. But yeah, now with the Street Fighter 2 Fire Rip sprite, yeah, I think someone was heavily looking at Capcom arcade games at the time. And this is like, what? This is another 94, 95 game? I think I might have even seen 96 somewhere. I'm not really sure that. Like, even the Mountain of Gold, you know. I don't even actually think I've played Knights in the Round on the channel before. The problem with it is that it is... Who the hell is this now? Muscle Man! I don't get it. They like the water, they like the margin. One of the kids seems to love the Muscle Man. What more could they want? Alright, time to stay cool. Or like get shocked. Get folked. And that was just getting shocked by Blanca's electricity. And I don't say Blanca, because that sounds like blanket, man. Anyway. I think I got one more level in me for this. This seems all completely fine, but that's kind of it. It seems all completely fine. We have one more game left to go, but I'd say right now the winner is Gourmet Warriors / Justice Squad or whatever. Gourmet Gang. Yeah, it should have been Gourmet Gang. Alright, I'm gonna look at the Street Fighter 2 spread again. Oh, it's so flagrant. Just big like middle fingers hoisted up at Capcom right there. Look, you can't do anything about this, man. How do you put a label on a sprite lifestyle? You can't. You can't sue us. You can't touch us. This unknown company. I don't know who the fuck made this, but I don't think Capcom knew, you know. But yeah, Gourmet Warriors, and then I'd say Legend, even though it's hard as hell. And then maybe this tied with whatever the other one. Iron Commando. Unfortunately, it's like I need to explore Gourmet Gang a little bit more, right? But none of them seem like super underrated, like classic gems that it's like, holy shit, go out of your way to play it. But I mean, for the value that you're getting, it's fine. But it's like at the same time, it's like, again, it's fine. You know, especially since First Samurai 1 and 2 not being beat 'em ups. Like, I'll give you like one bonus game. Like, you know, we've been talking for a while, especially on older episodes of TKO, but even on channels, on videos on my channel lately, that if you're going to do another Capcom fighting game collection, and you certainly could, with all the 3D games they have yet to port, it's like, there is one game that it's like, I think a lot of people would forgive. Like, yeah, this isn't really a fighting game, but it's fighting game adjacent enough where it's fine, which is, of course, Cannon Spike, right? It's a spin-off game, but it's still, like, action, and there's fighting game characters in it, so, like, you know, why not? So I'll give every collection, like, one thing that doesn't fit super well. You know, that could be better, but where else are you going to put Cannon Spike? You know, oh Jesus, this is Gao. As long as it's not say why again. I haven't even hit him yet. But let's take you to, yeah, Helltown. And see his name though. His sprite was bigger though. All right, we're gonna freeze him over. Let's see what a freezing effect looks like. Wow, that one lasts forever. That lasts too long. I didn't quite see it. They fell off the side. Muscle Man, Knight Errant, I think. Oh, I thought it was like General Gao or whatever. What is his name? Knight Errant, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Got him! Yeah, he's dead as shit. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna call it here for Water Margin, which must be the worst name for a beat 'em up I could think of. After the failed attack, I'm out. No, I'm good. I don't need a history lesson, thank you. Alright, so this is our final game, Sword of Sodan. But this seems really familiar to me. Have I played this before? And we're going back to 1990? What the? Number of heroes. Difficulty. That's fine. Is this what I think it is? Did I play this in my Genesis video? At the city's gate, blah, blah, blah. Thus begin the quest. Gotcha. Blah, 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 blah. Meet me at the pay-per-view on Sunday. Those are some weird hands, my guy. Oh! It's this trash. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a short section of the video. Hey. This was like one of the weirder games I played in my gigantic Genesis video. Jesus Christ. So, let me know what you think of the beat 'em up collection. There's certainly some things here that are a little questionable in their inclusion. I think maybe chucking this out the door and possibly the first Samurai games and leaving the others and then reducing the price a bit might have been the better route, because this is, I'm not sure if this particular game that I'm currently playing now is worth the price. I'm not sure if this is worth the price of admission. So it's a little weird that we even are thinking about Sword of Sodan. At first I thought it was Sword of Vermilion, but I was like, no, that's a different thing. But yeah. This is not very good. Please let me know what you thought of the collection below. If there's any other beat 'em ups you would like to suggest for me to play. Oh, there we go. That's the Hall of Fame. Look at all these legends. Yeah, let me know if there's any other beat 'em ups you'd like me to play on the channel. There's still lots I haven't played before. But Gourmet Warriors, Iron Commando, Legend, Water Margin, all solid enough. And until then, I will see you in the Flophouse.
1, 2, 3, 4, turn the beat back.